Hi guys, thanks for tuning into the Scan Tool Network video. In this video we're just doing a short demonstration of the Autel MK808, which is the same as the MX808 to be honest with you. On a Land Rover Discovery, it's a Land Rover Discovery 3 that we have a few faults on the vehicle here. So we're going to show you this tool diagnosing these faults and hopefully resetting these warning lights. And what I will say is, if you are interested in this tool, make sure you use the link in the description below this video, because there are fakes out there, there are clones out there, they can damage your vehicle. Unfortunately these fakes and clones have damaged vehicles before, so it's not worth going down that route. Definitely go for the genuine and official products. They're a lot better. Okay, yeah, link in the description for those though. So what we'll do is we'll start with the check engine light. Now this is 2007 Discovery 3. So we got this tool plugged into the diagnostic port. There is also a Bluetooth version of this as well. I'll see if I can find the link to that kit as well. But I always prefer the wired version because you're always going to get a stable connection. Sometimes with the Bluetooth connections, the connection falls in and out. So I would just definitely recommend the wired version. But in any case, that's personal preference. We're going to click into Diagnostics and we're going to find our manufacturer. So you've got tabs along the top, or you can just scroll through as you wish. I'm just going to go to European, might make things a little bit quicker, and then we're going to find Land Rover. No, I'm missing it. There it is, Land Rover there. And then we can either ask the tool to find our vehicle for us, or you can select your vehicle yourself. So we'll come to automatic or manual. I'm going to manually select our vehicle. It's a Discovery. It's a 2007, so it's between 2005 and 2009. It's a diesel V6, and it's got the information there. So it's now establishing a communication with the vehicle, and then it should start giving us a list of systems that we can start diagnosing and hopefully finding fault codes and resetting these warning lights. It depends on the vehicle. It sometimes just takes a few minutes or seconds, should I say. So control unit, and then these are the lists of systems that we can potentially get access to. So first of all, we're going to go to the check engine light and we're going to click on the powertrain control module. That is the engine system, and we're going to click onto trouble codes. So these are the trouble codes relating to this vehicle right now. Intermittent faults. We've been doing a bit of work with the cluster. It's a bit of a faulty cluster, this one actually. So although it's connected right now, it's sort of like intermittently failing. But that's the fault code it's been giving us. The fault code relating to the check engine light actually will be this one here, the first one, this one here, the fourth one, is it the fourth one, and the fifth one. There was a faulty MAF on the vehicle, or mass airflow vehicle sensor, so we've had to put a new mass airflow sensor in. And what we can do is we can just click on clear trouble codes, and when I do this, just keep an eye on the check engine light. It does say ignition on, engine off, but you don't really need to worry about that. I'm going to click yes again, and when I click yes again, keep an eye on the check engine light. There we go, the check engine light has gone, and trouble codes, there are no trouble codes, so they've all been erased, which is a good thing. So that's the check engine light taken care of. Then we've got the airbag light, the ABS and traction control warning light. So we'll go to the airbag light next. RCM, restraints control module. Trouble codes. And we've got lost communication with the cluster again. This seems to be coming up on every single system because we did have a fault with this. Once it's cleared once, it won't come back. But these are the faults that we've been getting. The restraint system, fault indicator 1, passenger seatbelt sensor. So this one actually, sorry, I'll put the codes in there. We'd actually just unclipped the passenger airbag system temporarily. It's all been put back together though, but because we unclipped it, it did trigger the airbag light. Even when you put it back together, it still won't turn off the airbag light. You do need a tool like this to actually do the reset. So we're going to do that now. We're going to click on to clear DTC, that's diagnostic trouble codes. Yes to that, and when I click yes to this, keep an eye on the airbag light. Should take a few seconds. And there we go, the airbag light has gone, which is a good thing. And then the last one we've got relates to that one, and that one. So that's the ABS, the brake, and the traction. These are known as the three amigos. So we need to find the ABS system, and it's sometimes called like a vehicle dynamics control module, this one here. So trouble codes again, this one had a faulty front right ABS sensor, so right front wheel speed sensor. That's what gave us the information to say that the sensor was faulty. And this again is lost communication with certain things relating to the cluster, but again that's all been sorted. So we can click on to clear DTCs. Now this system works in a little bit of a different way. If we click on to yes, we clear the codes, the airbag lights, the ABS lights are still on, and that is a characteristic of how a lot of vehicles work really. Sometimes you just need to do a reset of the ignition or the engine if you got the engine turned on like we have. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this off and then turn everything back on, and those warning lights should turn off, and they have done. And there we go. So that's all thanks to the MK808. It really does do a huge range of makes and models, but as I say, there is a Bluetooth version as well. If I go to Diagnostics, I go to all, just gives you an indication. But yeah, as I say, there's a Bluetooth version as well. I'll pop the link to that in the description as well, but make sure you do use the links whether you want the wired version or the Bluetooth version, because that is what will get you the genuine and official product and won't break your vehicle. Okay, thanks very much for watching, and I hope this helps.